Hey guys, it's Lucy Kate and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm going to be filming my first ever project pan video. This is a new genre that I want to dive into for 2024. I'm wearing a very bold eye makeup look today, and I actually did just film a chit-chat get ready with me, basically talking about 2023 and reflecting on it, talking about my 2024 goals. Also, definitely hit the subscribe button for nearly weekly content that I'm aiming to do for 2024, and let's get into the video. I've been interested in the Project Pan series for a while. It's been a thing on YouTube for a couple of years now, I'd say. I basically filmed a series of my whole makeup collection. It was a free series video. I will also link those down below. And when looking for a makeup collection, I saw so much makeup that I haven't been able to use yet, which is such a waste. I've been on a low buy for the past 2-3 years because I just bought so much makeup back in college, and I really feel that I want to start using up these products. I have hoarder tendencies, I guess. I like to keep the cute collabs and the cute makeup, but I do want to use them before they actually get old. And by using up more makeup, I can also try new makeup brands once I've used them up. So I'm thinking of doing this into a series. I don't know how often I'm going to film this. Maybe every 2 months, maybe every 3 months would be good, for every quarter of the year. So the day I'm filming this today is January the 9th, so this is going to be for the first quarter of the year. I don't know, I might film another one in February. If I'm busy, it might be in March, we'll see. I have about 15 products. So what we're going to do today is, because it's the first time, I'm just going to show you the products today, and from the next video we'll get to see how far I've come. So to begin with, we have 2 palettes, and I already was doing a project pan by myself actually, so I tended to use every palette that I wanted to use up. That's why on my eyes today is a Dream Street palette by Colourpop, which is a pretty old palette, and I did do a project pan on that last year, I think. The one I've been working on since last year is the BH Cosmetics Christmas collection from 2019. They came out with 2 eyeshadow palettes, a naughty one and a nice one. I purchased a nice one, and it has 16 colors inside, and this one I've already worked on, like I said. So I've actually hit pan on the top, nearly the top 8 shades. Nearly half of the shades I've already hit pan on. It's the first time I've ever come this far on a makeup palette, but yeah, so for this my goal is to hit pan on the bottom shades, the bottom 8 shades. So I've been using this nearly every day, I'd say. Whenever I use a palette, I'm trying to use this one. So I think this one is one that I'm definitely going to be able to hit pan on everything and use up this year. For the highlighter palette, the Let It Glow palette, this has been my everyday highlighter palette for the past 2 years. And thanks to that, I've also hit pan on 3 shades actually. I've hit a deep pan in the left one and the right shade because these are the lightest shades. This one I actually have a small dent, if you can see carefully. I'll maybe film a close-up clip, but I aim to hit pan on all 4 and maybe use up the left and right shades. So usually I do use these palettes, but sometimes when I'm in a rush I just stick on an eyeshadow single, and so I have 2 eyeshadow singles that I'd like to hit pan on. And so the first one, Urban Decay Bakes, this has been my everyday eyeshadow shade for when I don't use a palette, and I actually have already hit pan on this one. As you can see, it's a small dent. I plan on making a deeper hole in this eyeshadow single, seeing as I've already hit pan. And the second eyeshadow single is one that I haven't used at all, and this is something I found in my makeup collection video when I filmed it last month. So this is a Super Shock shadow. It's in the shade Puppuccino, and it was a collab with MKLA, and because it was so cute I didn't use it for so long. And unfortunately, when I was filming my YouTube video, I touched a Super Shock and noticed that the texture was not good at all anymore. I mean, it's a gorgeous color. Let's see if it doesn't even swatch well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try and incorporate this into my makeup routines for the next 1 month or 2 months. If it really does not work anymore, I might declutter this, just to let you know, which is really a shame. This is a lesson to be learned. When it comes to Super Shock shadows, you use them up without hesitation, because it's a waste to keep them and then this happening later on. But of course, it's a different story if you don't open them. Once you open them, that's when they start to expire really quickly. Okay, so next up I have 3 cheek products that are in my project pan. My everyday bronzer sort of shade is this shade right here from Flower Nose. It's in the Chocolate Shop series, and this is in the shade number 2. So this one I only just got last year, but because I use it every day, the embossing has already gone. So I think that I'm probably going to be able to hit pan on this sometime soon, so that's why I added it into my list. When I was looking at my makeup collection, I noticed that I had so many pink cheek products. So I was like, okay, I really need to start getting through them. And so I decided to make this one my project pan. So this one is the MAC blush in the shade Into the Pink, and I really love this shade so much. But I do feel that this is the oldest cheek I have in my collection right now. I got it in maybe 2017 or 2018, and I just want to hit pan on this. So this is my goal, to hit pan on my last ever MAC product. So yeah, this is the one I'm planning on hitting pan on, and then once I start hitting pan on this, I can, you know, work on another cheek product as well. About a week later, I decided that I didn't want to part ways with my last MAC product yet, so I decided to switch up the cheek product that I'm going to use for my project pan. So this is the cheek product that I will be using instead. This is a Japanese Daiso cheek product from the 100 yen stores. And then finally we have a highlighter. So I showed you my Let It Glow highlighter palette, but as I said, when I'm in a rush, sometimes it's good to just use singles instead of getting the palette and all the brushes out. So my everyday highlighter is Colourpop Flexitarian, and I've already hit a pretty big dent in this. Wow, it's actually crumbling, but I've hit a pretty big dent in this. This is like my 3rd or 4th Flexitarian. I love it so much, but at the same time, because I keep using this, it's preventing me from using all the other highlighters that I have in stock. I do plan on using this up because there's a new highlight, there's an unopened highlighter in my collection, the Unicorn highlighter, this one right here, that I really want to start using. So yeah, this is going to be in my project pan. Okay, so next up we have 2 base products that I'd like to use up. So first of all, for foundation, we have this foundation right here. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the matte formula, and the reason why I want to use this up is simply because I do not like this. I can't recall, because I know I used to use the Photo Focus foundation in the past and I never had problems with it, but I can't recall if it was because I used the dewy one instead of the matte one, or if it's because my skin has changed over the years. But this matte one really feels cakey on my skin. It just makes my skin feel really oily for some reason, even though it's supposed to be matte, and I just really don't like it. But at the same time, I don't want to just trash it because I can, you know, kind of make do with it. So I'm gonna try and use this up. I already bought a Maybelline Fit Me foundation to switch to after I've used this up. And concealer wise, I'm just going to show you, this is the concealer that I use every day. I've already introduced it in many of my makeup videos. This is the Wet n Wild Incognito concealer. When it comes to this concealer, I feel that I don't need to put it in a project pan because I'll just use it up anyways, and I already have lots in stock. So this isn't part of my project pan, but I just wanted to let you know that yes, I'll probably use it up. And then finally, for base products, we have a finishing powder, and this one I've actually nearly finished using up, but I just wanted to add it into the project pan. So this is broken, but it's the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder, and as you can see, I've practically used all of this up. So by the time it's my next project pan, I can guarantee that this will be gone. So I already got a new finishing powder, and this is my new one I'm going to use next. This is the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. I've already used this in the past, but yeah, this is going to be my next one. So I just wanted to show you guys that, because I feel like putting products that I've nearly finished using up in my project pan, it kind of makes you feel more motivated to see the actual results. So next category is mascara. I have about 3 or 4 mascaras for backup. And the 2 mascaras I'm currently using right now are 2 You Can Be mascaras. One is waterproof, one is washable, and I did receive this for PR, and I'm always very honest with my reviews. You know, it doesn't matter if it's PR or if it's not PR. I will always be 100% honest. And there are products from UCAN that I love, but when it comes to these two mascaras, I do not like them. I'm sorry, I don't like them. And I've been using both of them for the past 1 or 2 weeks, and the formula just doesn't really match with my lashes, and the waterproof one is really hard to remove. It gets clumped up in my lashes, so I just figured I just want to use these two up so I can move on to a new mascara. And when it comes to these two, I'm not going to be able to visually show you guys how much I've used, so I'll just have to update you guys manually, like how much I've used up. But yeah, I just wanted to add these two in. Okay, next category is lipstick, and if you guys watched my lipstick collection video, you'll know that I have lots of lipsticks, and a lot of my lipsticks are getting old, so I chose 2 lipsticks to add to my project pan. I wanted to add one natural color because I feel that it would be the easiest to finish using, because I'll be more likely to use it every day. So from now on in my project pans, I think I'll do one natural color and one non-natural color. And for my natural lipstick, I have the Makeup Revolution and Soph collab in the shade Cake. This one, I've used up this much. I only have this much left, and if you can see the embossing where it says Soph X, like I've already hit the X mark, if that makes sense. So I have a feeling that I'll be able to use up more of this, because this is my everyday lipstick as of now. And for my non-natural lipstick, I have this one right here. So this is a Revlon lipstick crayon in the shade number 05, and it's basically a purple lipstick crayon. The reason why I decided to put this in my project pan is because for this one only, like my other ones don't have this problem, but the lid, it comes off really easily. Like the grip isn't there anymore. So whenever I keep it in my drawers or like a makeup pouch, it comes off and kind of makes a mess. So I just want to use it up so I don't have to deal with this problem anymore. Of course, there was the option of decluttering it, but I received this as a gift from Revlon Japan. Like they gave me all the lipsticks and I only have 3 more left, so I just think like memory wise I wanted to keep this. And also I really love the Revlon crayon series. They're so easy to apply, doesn't leave my lips feeling chapped. So yes, this is my other lipstick that I will try to use up. And then we have one last product. So talking about UCAN, I did not like their mascaras, but when it comes to all of the products I've tried from them, lipsticks, eyeshadows, setting sprays, I love them. And they kindly gifted me this brand new setting spray at the end of last year. This is a dewy setting spray, so this one is still new, but the first original setting spray, this one I purchased myself. So I've used about a third, and I think I can use this all up pretty much. So I put this in my project pan, and we'll see how much I end up using. But this is definitely a product that I'd want to repurchase, even out of my own money. And I did say that was all for my products, but I had one last thing that I wanted to add. So this one is not makeup, but it is in the beauty category, and it is a fragrance mist. So I used to love Bath & Body Works. I mean, I still do. I still love Bath & Body Works, but I do feel that they are a bit pricey, especially because they do go on sale very often. And I purchased a few of their fragrance mists in 2022 Black Friday, and I don't know if it's just me, but I realized that the mist isn't filled up to the top. I noticed that it's only like halfway up or something. Yeah, the mist wasn't full like I thought it was. So I've been going through this pretty quickly. This is the Champagne Toast. I thought I liked this scent at first, but I'm starting to dislike it kind of. So I just thought, okay, let's just try and use this up. I've already hit like under the sticker mark, so I think I can finish this up pretty soon. So yeah, that was all of my products for my first ever Project Pan series. These are the products I'm going to try and use up, and I feel like it's a good amount. You know, I have variety for highlighters and for eyeshadow singles and cheeks, so it's not like I'm stressing myself out to just use one. Like I said, I don't know how often I'm going to film these. It could be every 2 months, I think, or if I use up more products quicker than expected, I will try and do like a quicker update or something. But I'm going to make this series into a playlist, so then in the future you can watch all of the episodes to see how far I've come. I'm really excited to start this series because I feel like it's a good way to like motivate myself to use up these products that I've accumulated in my makeup collection. So if any of you guys are starting a project pan, comment down below, let me know what let me know what makeup / beauty products you are using for your project pan. And if you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button to see my future project pan videos. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!